This is Chicago's very own WGN Morning News at 7.
Coming up next, travel tips and travel ideas. If you're looking for an exotic summer getaway, you'll want to stay tuned.
Summer vacation is fast approaching, so if you want to getaway options for you or take the whole family, this morning we're joined by travel expert Mark Murphy. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
I love this segment because I love to travel, right?
Who doesn't?
And so you've got some really cool video and some places that we should visit. So first up on the list, I'll let you kind of talk about it. We have got
Best Family Hotel
yes.
and Resort overall.
So the key thing to remember here, this is the Travi Award winner. So Travi is basically the Academy Award of travel, and thousands of travel agents voted on him. So Charisma Hotels and Resorts got the Best Family Resort designation by these travel agents, and travel agents sell about 80% of their rooms. So they get all this feedback and they know what's good and what isn't, and that's why they voted for Charisma in this particular category. They've got great properties in Mexico, Riviera Maya region, Cancun, but they also have a brand new Nickelodeon resort that just opened, well, is opening next month in Punta Cana. You can get slimed.
That sounds like
Get
hell.
slimed. No, it's actually really great.
Okay.
And it's high end.
Best cruise line overall.
Royal Caribbean, they have won it, 2 years in a row in the Travis, and they're a consistent winner. And they've got sailings out of all the different ports, whether it's Baltimore, Bayonne, New Jersey, next to New York, obviously the Caribbean out of Florida. So you can get on a Royal Caribbean ship and you can really just enjoy the ship, or you can get out and enjoy the places that they stop at. Great vacation. If you haven't thought about cruising, you definitely want to consider cruising. You see that rock wall? How cool is that? You can do zip lining on some of their ships now. It's insane what they can do.
Next up on the list, it's the all-inclusives, which this is a tough one because it includes food, and sometimes the food isn't that great.
Yeah, well, no, this is the Hard Rock. And for the mid-market, they got #1 for the mid-market, and that's actually the Punta Cana property. I stayed there. I've stayed at several of them. I got to tell you, great product, great price point, lots to do, and the properties have adults-only areas and family areas, so you can go and rock out and get your beat on, or you can just hang out and, enjoy the family and everything else.
What's the price point?
It's a few $100 for a room, so around $400 per couple, per room. And then, if you're bringing kids, you can put them in the same room, and you get much more value that way, but who wants to do that? Get them their own room.
All right, best honeymoon destination.
Love this place, Bora Bora.
Yeah.
Okay, this place is ridiculous. And you know what else is ridiculous? The St. Regis Hotel. It's overwater bungalows, and they're ridiculously priced, but you get a 1,500 square foot overwater bungalow. You're looking out at the mountain. You have your breakfast on an outside deck, and then you just take a little swim in the water. And if you want to just hang inside, you look through the glass, the glass bottom, and at night there's a light down there, and you see the fish coming in and swimming in. You can also feed sharks in Bora Bora. You can swim with stingrays. I did both. You get in the water and you're feeding sharks and stingrays.
Yeah, he did both.
Yeah, it was great.
How long a flight is that?
Lost a finger. It's not as bad as you think. To get to Tahiti, Papayete, it's about 7.5 hours from LA nonstop, which is only 2.5 hours longer than it takes to get to Hawaii. But it's very different than Hawaii. Both great destinations, but untouched.
Best escorted operator.
So Trafalgar Tours, and they call them guided vacations, meaning you get on and it's a group experience, but you have a lot of free time. And the best thing about it is if you're going with your family, you go with your family, you have a guided vacation, you have great insights into the history and everything that's going on for your kids and the rest of you. And then you also have your meals and other things scheduled along the way. It also means when you go to an attraction, you get front of line in many cases, so you're not standing with the rest of us schleps out there. So no, great product, guided vacation, definitely worth exploring.
All right. Last category, authentic foods, do's and don'ts. I can't imagine there are any do's, but...
Well, all right, so full disclosure, I was in Cambodia, and I was on the street, and my cameraman said, you got to eat this. Guess what it was? Baby duck embryo, better known as balut, which is a staple there. So they steam me up some baby duck, 17 to 21 days old, and down the hatch. And they kept on telling me, don't look, don't look. So I did eat some street food, and then I called that the fitness program because I ended up losing 20 pounds afterwards. Not from the duck. But so here's the key. You're in places like Vietnam and Cambodia, you don't eat the street food. Ignore what I did, right?
Okay.
Mexico, stay away from the street food. You had a little experience in Mexico with street food. How was it?
I bought like tacos from a biker.
A guy on a bike selling tacos.
He's got a basket. They look delicious, and
It's
they
crazy.
were delicious. But
Until
probably shouldn't have done that.
How much weight did you lose? Was it a good deal or?
I probably lost a few pounds. Yeah, probably lost a few pounds.
But there are places you can eat great street food. Malaysia. unbelievable street food and totally safe. Singapore, the best sautés you will ever have in your life. They just grill them up. The guys are getting smoke inhalation as they're cooking it, but you eat it, it's the best chicken sauté you will ever have on the streets of Singapore.
Did we mention India?
India, stay away from street food. Only eat in the hotel, and by golly, make sure that tour operator is taking you to the best restaurants. Because you do not want to get sick when you travel. Because you know what? We're there to have a good time, right? You don't want to be locked in your room for a couple of days.
But the street food is the best, though.
Yeah.
It is the best oftentimes.
Definitely
so,
experiences.
Taipei is also up on our list.
Taipei is unbelievable. I was there as well. And the best thing in Taipei, hot pots.
Hot pots. What is that?
The hot pot. So you basically have the spicy side and the more mild side, and you put the food into the hot pot, and it cooks right there in front of you, and it's fantastic. In fact, one of my crew members is originally from Taipei, and we went back and we had a very interesting adventure. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Mark. Good to see you.
Thank you.
For more travel information, head to markmurphytravels.com.